Yo guys, what's going on? It's Duel Unlocked here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the potential of Gustos. I think this deck is going to be severely underrated on release. The skill is actually pretty insane, so I'm going to go and show you guys everything here that I can think of. So I've been testing a lot, and it seems alright. It seems alright. Like, nothing like super meta, but I think it could be at least high rogue. Maybe even sneak on to tier 3 if everything goes crazy, but here we go. Here is the skill. During your turn, you cannot normal special summon monsters, excluding special summons from the extra deck, except Gusto monsters and or Wind Tuners. Reveal a Gusto monster in your hand and send one card from the hand to the grave, then add up to 2 Gusto monsters or Wind Tuners from your deck to your hand. If you control a face-up die Gusto Sprees, or if your opponent activates a card effect, you can special summon one Gusto, or you can set one Gusto monster from your hand or from your deck, and then flip it up, and its battle position can be changed. So yes. So let's go and get over and see what the cards do. So the cards here, I think Win is going to be very important to the deck, as well as Griffin, as you guys can see here. I think you definitely can lower the ratios of these cards, and potentially the equip spell as well. And you can potentially run more Speedroid cards, but you notice you're not locked into just Gustos, you're locked into Gustos and Wind Tuners. So that opens options up for you. There's a lot of different Speedroids that you could run. You could run Din Din Daiko Duke. Maybe even running 2 is pretty good. You could run the Car Turbo here. You could even run Speed Recovery, because you can basically get a guaranteed Speedroid in the grave. So if you have Speed Recovery, that's a guaranteed special summon. But Gusto's can already special summon a lot, so I don't really know if that's necessary. Another engine you guys could consider running is maybe a Wind Witch engine here with like Chimes, Glass Bell, and Snow Bell. Because this could get you access to a level 1, which could be really nice, and I mean, it can open up a lot of different lines. So there is a lot of potential here, you guys can see. We have Pilica here. What Pilica does is when it's normal special summon, you can target a Wind Tuner in your grave, special summon it. It does not have to be a Gusto, so that is pretty important. Vidir is also insane here. If a face of Gusto monster is sent to the grave, you can special summon it. And then when this card is normal or special summon, you can send a Gusto monster from your deck to the grave, then special summon a Gusto monster from your hand. We have Griffin here. Griffin is going to compare insane with the Win, because with Win you can search, and then Griffin you can also special summon a Gusto. So if you pitch Gusto with Win, that's crazy. We have the Squirrel? I don't know. It's a squirrel, but however you say it. But it's a level 2 here. The reason why it's here is because your main monsters are level 6, so getting into level 8 is really nice. Moonlit and Chill is also searchable by the skills, so that's why that's here. And then Tailwind of the Gusto is a way to get into special summon. I'm not even know about this card here. Honestly, I'd probably maybe even just consider running Tex over this, or more Speedroid cards, so Fukimadoshi Piper and Din Din Daiko Duke. Also, notably, the deck can run Nibiru, so let's actually, let's just try this out. We'll say we have 2 Nibiru in the deck. So if you have going first, this deck could be insane. And then the extra deck options, you can actually play Excel Synchro, yeah, Stardust. You can obviously have to run Stardust with that. You can see I have 10 cards. You'd have to cut something, but we have 2 Daigusto Sprees. Lampilica is the one that is not guaranteed to come, but if it does, I'm assuming it will, because I don't think they should hold anything back from Gustos. So we'll have to wait and see. But let's go and get into those test hands, guys. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dueling Unlocked here, and today I'm going to be doing some Gusto test hands. The boards that I can end on are actually pretty crazy, so we're going to see what we can do. You can see here we have Wind, Tailwind. The skill is actually really good. It allows you to play some Speedroids, which is nice. There is a lot of potential with this deck. Lots of different ways. Too many different lines, honestly. This deck is going to be complicated, I think. So we're going to start off by using our skill. Skill to reveal a Gusto. So we're going to reveal the Pilica. We're going to dump a card here. I almost want to dump the Moonlit Chill. I think that honestly might be the line. So since we dumped the Moonlit Chill, we can add any 2 Gusto cards, or non-Gusto Wind Tuners, basically. So I think I'm actually going to grab, for this situation here, we're going to grab the Fukimadoshi Piper and the Din Din Daiko Duke. Next up, we're going to normal summon our Pilica. Pilica effect is going to be able to summon out the the Ghost Mortar and Moonlit Chill. We also have Wind here as well. I just realized we can use Wind effects. We're gonna pitch the Din Din Daiko Duke. And we want to grab a level 3 here. Grabbing a level 3 is important, so we're gonna grab another Pilica. Because we're gonna be going into a Synchro. And with the Synchro, this is the Synchro that is not confirmed, but I'm gonna assume we're gonna get the Lampilica. We're gonna declare its effect. That means we have to special summon a Gusto from hand, which is this one, as well as a Gusto from deck to be able to immediately Synchro summon with. And because we're not running any level 5s, it has to be a Gusto one here as well. So we're gonna summon this, and it's gonna immediately go into the Gusto Sprees. So now, because we have Sprees on field, we can use our second part of the skill. And that is going to get us any Gusto card from our deck. And depending on what we want to end on, things could be interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab we're going to grab the level 2. Where they're gonna, it's gonna get set, and then we're gonna flip it. So that makes things pretty interesting here. I'm then gonna activate the Tailwind of Gusto. This has a different effect depending on which one you use. So we're gonna use its effect now. And we're gonna summon... I think... I could also summon a level 2 non-tuner. This is tempting. I mean, they're not tempting. It's like, I don't know which way to go. Alright, so if I'm gonna make that, that's gonna need another one. So then that goes into that. I would need I think level 3. So yeah, let's summon another Pilica here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go sync these two off. And we're gonna make the Excel Synchro Stardust. We're gonna declare its effect to resummon this. And then we're gonna go sync these two off. And that's gonna go to grave to summon off the Crystal Wing. And then with Crystal Wing here, we're going to use Fukimadoshi Piper and banish the top 3 to add 1 to our hand. We'll see when it decides to go. There's 2, and there's 3. I guess I'm adding Griffin to the hand. So we're going to go put this to the top of the deck, and this to the top of the deck as well. So now I'm going to sync these guys off into a level 7, which is interesting. I guess I'll go for... I could go for the Clearwing Synchro Dragon. And then... we'll use the Din Din Daiko Duke. I'll banish it to summon this. Oh, this effect's already been used, so it won't work. Then we'll go to end phase. On our opponent's turn, during the main phase, if they haven't negated us, we'll declare this effect. So this will go to the grave. We'll be then summoning Stardust. And because we don't have a 12, we'll have to sync these two off into our high-speed droid Clearwing Rider. Which, if we want to end on Clearwing the other way, we would, this would already be in the main, so we'd go into Fast Dragon here. So, I mean, that's a pretty insane board. Obviously, you could have some other cards as well. There's also the Gusto spell, right? What's the Gusto spell? that I'm not even thinking about. Target 2 Gusto monster in the grave, add 1 card and 1 card your opponent controls, shuffle both targets in the grave, destroy it. None of the... No, like, recursion, unfortunately. Maybe you could run, like, Pot of, what's it? Avarice? Avarice could be interesting in this one. Because you gotta have a lot of cards in the grave, and that actually might work. So consider running Avarice as well. But yeah, let's do another test hand here. See what we get it done this time. Alright, so this is gonna go to the top of the deck. So we have Griffin, Pilica. No Win. Win was probably the best one, or best open. So we're going to use our skill. We're going to pitch the Duke, of course. That means for sure we're going to be adding the Fuki Madoshi Piper. And I think here we would want to add the Vidir. So I believe in this situation here, what you want to do is you want to go normal summon Vidir. Vidir effects to dump a Gusto to the grave. We'll dump anything, honestly. We'll dump another Vidir, which will then allow us to special summon out the Pilica. Pilica effects will then be able to special summon either one of these. We'll special summon the Din Din Daiko. We're gonna go to grave here. Summon the Lampilica. Declare its effects. Special summon this one. And the I guess it would be Vidir again. All the Vidirs are gone now. Immediately makes the sprees. And then I could use the... I could go into a 9 now. We could do that, yeah. We haven't used our normal yet, so maybe I want to use the normal now. Yeah, I guess we'll normal now. We'll declare its effect. So we get to banish the top 3. 1, 2... Dueling Books lagging the classic. And is it going to be a third one? We'll add this to hand. So this will go to the bottom, and this goes to the bottom as well. Alright, now we're going to sync this and this off for safe for it, or wolf for it. Keep in mind we still have our other skill, and we also have this as well. Now we have the Tailwind of Gusto, so we're going to use our other skill here. Let me type in skill 2, and we will bring the I guess the way to do it would be to get another level 3. Although it's a psychic, so I can't. It has to be a winged beast that I get. Oh no, wait, no, that's not. I'm thinking it the other way. I'm thinking of this thing. So do we have Lampilica? We do. So we're gonna go special the Lampilica, face down. Charge Warrior could also be another option. Then we're gonna flip it to attack position. We'll sync these two off for a Clear Wing. And then we can activate this onto the Digest of Sprees, and we can use this effect to summon our level 1 from the deck. So I could just keep it like this. Actually, wait, and then I can just go into... Wait, yeah, that's actually pretty insane. Hold on. Okay. And then we end on Wolf Freight, Crystal Wing, and Digesto Sprees with the Tailwind of the Gusto. But we do have Fuki, Madoshi Piper, Vadir, and Griffin. Griffin is nice because I think it can trigger off this. So we are gonna have to try. I haven't actually tried this line before, so we're gonna go skill 1. Skill 1, we're gonna pitch the Fuki Madoshi Piper. And we're gonna add the Den Den Daiko Duke. As well as let's see. Let's add a. I've also considered running the Speedroid Link. Like, there's so many cool opportunities here. Let's add a Moonlit Chill for now. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna normal summon our Vadir here. If it's normal summon, right? Yeah, if this card is special summon, you can send 1 Gusto monster from the deck. Oh, from your deck to the grave? Then such summon 1 Gusto monster from your hand? Yo, that's actually broken. I thought it was from the hand. Okay. If that's the case, then I wouldn't actually grab Ghost Mourner here. I would grab put this at the top of the deck. Instead of the Ghost Mourner, what we would grab here is the Pilica. Alright, so now what we do is we're gonna summon Vadir, declare its effect, send 1 Gusto monster from your deck to the grave, then you can special summon a Gusto monster from your hand. So we will send a. We want to send a tuner. Actually, we don't actually have to send a tuner here. We could just send anything, honestly. But I think I will send. I guess send. No, I can't send Duke. Let's just send another Vadir. Yeah, we'll send another Vadir for now. And then declare the effect to special summon the Descendant. Descendant's effect here is gonna summon. We could go for the Fuki Madoshi Piper, honestly. Might as well. We'll go for Fuki here. We'll use Fuki's effect. And that's gonna go. We can banish the top 2. And then add 1 to our hand. We'll add the other Pilica here. And then we'll put this to the bottom of the deck. Next up, we're going to Synchro Summon with our Vadir and the Gusto to make... Assuming this card should come, but if it doesn't, then that's going to make this combo a lot worse. But I'm going to assume when Pilica is going to be coming. And then we can use this effect here to special summon this, as well as another level 3 here, which is gonna have to be our other Vadir to make. So we go like this and this to make ourselves a Spreeze. Now, Spree's effect's gonna activate, which allows us to add another Gusto from our hand. So we can go and do that. We'll grab a Vadir here because we kind of need one. And now keep in mind, with the skill, we can summon a Gusto monster. We can set any Gusto monster. It doesn't have to be a tuner. So this is gonna be interesting. I wish there was a level 10. Like, if Baron was in the game, it would be so much better. But it's not, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go for... we'll use skill 2. And I guess what we'll do is we will... we'll summon out... I could summon like a Crystal Wing, but then I'm kind of stuck with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon a non-tuner. We're going to re-summon another Pilica. Pelica effects with this and the Fukimadoshi Piper to make a Crystal Wing, or Clear Wing. And then what I could do is I could go activate this, target this, target the Sprees, and then we could summon our level 1 tuner here from the deck. So we'll summon the Eagle. Three or higher when monster reduce its level by 2. So I could make... Yeah, I mean, this isn't like the craziest. We really wanted Din Din Daiko Duke in the grave. That could have like opened up a lot of opportunities. But we can always just send our Eagle and this to make ourselves a Crystal Wing. So our card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and we do have the Crystal Wing. Not the craziest board, but it is without the win. Win really opens it up if you can get it. So I'm sure you could probably do something better than that. But I mean, it's 3 synchro monsters. We have Win, Ghost Mourner, and Double Vidir. We're gonna go ahead and activate our skill. We're gonna pitch a Vidir to the grave to add any 2 cards. So number 1, we're gonna be adding the Griffin. Well, not any 2 cards, but any 2 Gusto or Tutor cards here. So we're gonna grab the Griffin, and I think in this situation we want to grab the Duke. Now we'll declare this. So we're gonna pitch you to the grave, as well as the Griffin. This will allow us to special summon a Gusto as well as add a card to the hand. So if I add, it depends on the chain link order. So the chain link order here is you want to add a card to the hand first, and then special summon second. So we want to add this to our hand, and then we're going to special summon the Vidir. So then Vidir will activate to special summon by sending a Gusto to the grave. In this case, we'll send another Griffin to the grave. Then we can special summon the Pilica. Pilica will activate its effect to summon the Vidir. Then we can go into a 6 here for our Lampilica. Lampilica will activate its effect to summon our Vidir in a hand as well as a Pilica from deck to immediately go into the Sprees. I don't even know did I add? I'm pretty sure I didn't add off of the thing here. Which in this case I'd want to add the Fuki. I only special summoned them, like 90% sure on that. So this is the card you would add here in this situation. So we have 2 6s. We're gonna normal summon Din Din Daiko Duke here. Make sure you keep this on field. We're gonna go in for the 9. So we're gonna make the Wolf Freyet. And then we'll use our skill's second effect to special summon the Squirrel. Well, not special summon, but like skill set it, and then we'll flip it up, and then we'll go with Sprees, and this Squirrel, I'm just gonna call it Squirrel, to make it 8. We'll make the Excel Stardust. We'll declare its effect to summon a level... It has to be level 2, right? Or lower. So I guess in this case we'll special summon... I might not even special summon that, honestly. That could be interesting, right? Not special summoning it. So yeah, I'll choose not to special summon with that. And instead, we'll go for the Fuki effect. And we'll get 3 mills. So we're gonna banish the top 1, 2, 3. Here I'm gonna add the spell. And this both go to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so we choose not to activate the Stardust. Then we have the Fuki, the Vidier, and that. So we have this we have some follow up as well as our Moonlit Chill, and this has gained some attack points as well. So now we go to our opponent's turn. It's the main phase now. We'll declare the Excel, and we can go summon the Stardust. Immediately synchro summon into the 11. And then declare this effect to go into our 2 clear wing monsters. So I mean that's pretty insane because then we have the Freyet ready to go. We still have the Ghost Mourner. I feel like there's so many different lines you can do with this deck. Like, it's still pretty complicated. There's so much that's opened up with this. Like, I think this deck is actually gonna be good. Alright. Well, we'll have to wait and see. It should be out soon, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, remember to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.